Okay, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory unto the true and living power, which is Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Racha Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. And I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who've taught us this truth through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai, and honors and salutations to the elect Akim, doing these works in sincerity and in truth. Okay, and yeah, man, pretty much I'm gonna read this article, because Esau, the so-called white man, you so-called white people, they're losing their power. All right. This is how we also know that we almost out of here, man. So I'm gonna read this article and get some scriptures, okay? And it's entitled "Students Arrested" in all caps, cause that's crazy. Students arrested after racial slur dare game is recorded and posted on Twitter. And I actually threw the video up on this of the Edomites walking through Yukon screaming nigger, just being provocative, being demons. Somebody should went out there and whipped their ass, man. But we don't, we ain't promoting that. All right, we're spiritual people, okay, over carnal, all right, physical. You can go out here and say the N-word, but really you're the one burning up. All right, I'd rather be a nigger than an Edomite. So, and just real quick, just look at the picture. Let's read these signs, man. A white person who's tired of white people's bullshit. And who's holding the sign? They're women. Wow. White silence equals violence. Okay. Hate speech equals free speech, and they're canceling it out. You see that? And that's something that we got to be worried about. Well, really, we ain't worried about shit. That's something that we have to take heed to, I should say. Okay? You have people out here saying that free speech, or not, hate speech equals free speech. Okay? They're going to want to get rid of they're going to want to get rid of, they're going to make these different hate laws, man. They're draconian laws, man. All right? So they're going to make laws on freedom of speech if you're preaching hate. Well, we're going to get into the article. It says white supremacy is terrorism. Again, who's holding the sign? A Edomite. They're women. Looking at who? A Jake. Come on, man. That's that's the spirit. She's holding a sign, being against her people. All the meanwhile, smiling from ear to ear at a Jake. Man. And then you see his sign says, what, make racists afraid again. All right. Now, they would consider us so-called racist. So, it's two birds with one stone. All right. So let's get into this article, man, and get some scripture. It says 2 University of Connecticut students have been arrested after they were filmed trading racial slurs back and forth in what appeared to be a vulgar word game. The video was posted online and sparked protests on campus. Okay. Now, mind you, this applies to us as well. They're protesting on campus about the racial slurs. Now, they're going to tie that in with us eventually, saying that we go out and do racial slurs. So, really, we in the same boat. All right? But really, we not, because this is the so-called white man's kingdom. We just getting started. He's just getting finished up. Says Jared Carroll and Ryan Mukaj, both 21, both Edomite pieces of shit, were arrested and charged with ridicule on account of creed, religion, color, denomination, nationality, or race. See that? They were arrested for that, man. They were arrested just for saying nigger back and forth out loud in probably a Jake populated area on campus. And they're actually arrested for that. Okay. Now, the reason why they're arrested, because they're in a private property. Okay, on campus. See that? They can't just arrest us because we be out in public. Okay, but guess what? They're gonna transfer it over to that. And it says the The two white students had played a game where they uttered vulgar words at increasing volume as they walked through the campus parking lot, progressing to racial slurs as they ran out of profanities. See? So, as you can see, man, they were just being devils. Alright? They were just being damn devils, man. They were filmed from a nearby residence saying nigger back and forth at each other 5 times. The slur was barely audible in the recording, but became a major camp issue. Alright, so we're going to skip down, to the last point. But, check this out. The Yukon chapter of the National Association for Advance of Colored People, NAACP, has demanded... Ooh, So you got so-called dark-skinned people, so-called Negroes, so-called black people making demands. Making demands in your own kingdom. Hey, brothers, man. Y'all know what's going to happen if an Edomite tries to make demands in our kingdom? He ain't going to be making no demands. His only demand is going to be mercy, mercy. But James 2:13. Alright? That's the only demand he's going to be trying to make. Mercy, please. You know what's going to happen if an Edomite or Ishmaelite tries to make a demand in our kingdom, man? You kidding me? I'm licking my chops now, man. Just imagining that. This is bullshit, man. So it says, additionally, the school must... Yeah, man. Really meditate on it. This is bullshit. You can't do this. Oh, really? But it says, additionally... So, his power is in... his kingdom is ending when the enemy is making demands. It says, additionally... this. And what happened? I thought we were 3/5 of a man. Right? Additionally, the school must update... Oh yeah, the NAACP has demanded that the fraternity is disbanded. Additionally, the school must update its hate speech code, hire new black members of staff, and adopt a mandatory diversity course, lest it create a culture in which racism is tolerated and normalized. The group warned in a letter published in the student paper. See that? So you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Man, please. Alright. So let's get to the last point right here. This is the end. Carl and Woot Kaj face a maximum $50 fine. Oh, really, bro? 30 days in jail. Or both under state law. And the school is looking into whether they violated its code of conduct, which could see them expelled. Now, they probably won't get expelled because there's going to be major protests if they don't. And they might get away with a little $50 fine and expulsion. Alright, which is gonna go on their records. Okay? And they're pretty much shunned now, man. Alright? No school's gonna really want them. No job is gonna really want them when they see their names and they do their little background check and this pops up. Alright, so their college education is done. They might get a $50 fine or 30 days in jail. I hope they get both. Okay? The NAACP is demanding a new hate speech, new black members of staff, so-called black members of staff, a diversity officer, new courses. You know what I'm saying? All at the meanwhile, their women is smiling at Jake. All right, so this is 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first? Who's the first? Esau, the so-called white man. When shall be the end of what? His kingdom. When shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Alright, so when's going to be the end of Esau's kingdom? When is our kingdom going to start? We looking at it. We living in it. The fact that he's losing power. Okay. You look in the 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, measures out the time diligently in itself. You look in Matthew, the 24th chapter. We're seeing the end of it. The mark of the beast is here. the FEMA camps are set up. All right. They got the XL coffins within each FEMA camps. Okay. Only thing we waiting on is that famine of the word, and then your little bullshit false flag attack. Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. So what's that? Even the fact that we are out there in the highways and byways prophesying the downfall of this place shows a sign of his end. Okay. So we held the heel of Esau, man. I mean, we're gonna pull him out of power first, spiritually, and then physically. But verse 9 it says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, so this is, I'm gonna jump to all right, Daniel's okay. All right, Salakia. Daniel, I'm jumping right to the point. Daniel's 2:44. Okay, which is what going into the statue that the king of Babylon saw. All right, that Daniel broke down, and we should know this. And you get into the well, let me start at verse 41. So Daniel's 2:41, and whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. Okay, you see that, man? And that's going into what? America. It says, but there shall be in it the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Okay, what going into how America's gonna be mixed in with that Roman Empire, man. Okay, as well with the Greeks, man. Okay, so verse 44 says, and in the days of these kings, see that? And in these days, man, in these days, in the days of America, and in the days of these kings, shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And don't you see we out there speaking upon our kingdom? Hey, I just said it. Edomites make a demand in our kingdom. You know what's going to happen? So don't we speak about our kingdom? The scriptures say, they seek, for here we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Okay? So, and in these days of the king shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. See that? So, Esau's losing his power. He's a cuck. Alright? Here it is, he can't even be free to be who he wants to be, the racist devils that they want to be in their own kingdom. Alright? He's a cuck, and that's gonna drive him into a corner, and it's gonna drive him insane to where he wants that race war, man. Who shall rouse him up, man? Alright, these devils is gonna be asking for it, begging for it, and Jake and Yahweh Shemashai is gonna put the spirit on Jake to rouse up and fight back, man. So Esau, you a cuck, boy. Alright, shalom to the elect.